Hi guys, welcome back to Zmari Talks. I am your host, Zmari, and it is such an honor to be here with you. I'm laughing, but if you know, if you know the journey that I've been through for the past couple of months, that has brought me back to this couch, that has brought me back to this mic. And to be honest, this podcast was supposed to resume in September. And we took the July, August, and we were supposed to start it back in September. But the thing is, we couldn't. We couldn't because there were a lot of shifts that happened in my life personally that made me have to commit my time differently. I all of a sudden had a lot on my plate, so I had to step back in certain capacities to take on some other additional responsibilities and stuff that I wanted to accomplish in my personal life. And to God be the glory that I've been able to do those things. I am honored. I'm so honored. I'm honored for every single thing that's happening in my life right now. I'm honored for every transition that I have experienced, especially in the last couple of months, because the person that I am today, the person that I am today is so content and so resolved, understands who she is a lot more than I did prior. Yeah, I've just been really proud of my journey. This is the end of year, so it's the whole reflection time of what happened, my life, those kind of things. Of course, my birthday passed, and it's just like that whole reflection time has been happening. And because of that, I have just been so grateful for everything that I have gone through, for everything that I've been able to accomplish, for the way that I have grown and how I've navigated a lot of different situations, how I've juggled certain things. And yeah, I have just seen so much personal growth in my character, in my output, in the fruits of the spirit in my life. I'm a bit overwhelmed. I'm a bit overwhelmed because this is not something that I could really explain, or it's not something that I can really articulate to you properly unless you've lived it or unless you've gone through it. The Holy Spirit just has allowed me to grow in this particular way. That is why we're here right now and why we're back on this couch right now, because this podcast is my life journey. It's my journey. It's a journey of my friends. It's a journey of persons that I admire. It's not the what sounds good and what sounds nice. It's the truth. It's what I experience and what I go through and who I am. Yeah, these past couple of months has taught me some indefinite lessons that has significantly shifted me into a greater level of alignment that I am just so grateful that the Holy Spirit has allowed me to experience, because yeah, um, it's just his kindness and his love that has me here. It's really the kindness of God. And I want to say to that extent that if you really want to grow and if you really want to heal and if you really want to develop in your life and it's really your desire, it is really, really your desire, God will do it for you. God will do it for you. I don't know if anybody's like me, but I'm someone who I would observe things about myself. I observe how I feel in situations. I observe how I think about situations. I observe my tendencies and habits of old. and habits of new. I observe myself. You'll always hear me talk about when I was a child. I thought as a child, I operated as a child, but when I became a man, that it's time to put away childish ways and childish thinking. And that's the Bible. And the whole thing about that is that if you're not open to that, you're going to continue to repeat certain cycles and certain systems in your life because you have not learned how to step out of that rotation. In the past couple of months, God has actively worked with me in a particular area of my life that now I am liberated in a particular way. I'm a nerd. I love to learn. I love learning new things, studying. I love it. And because of that, God uses my curiosity to really open doors or to teach me things in my mindset or in my emotions and in my capacity that I'm grateful for. Because I've been on a learning journey, the Holy Spirit has allowed certain people to come into my life who revealed certain things to me about me. The experience really showed me a significant part of my childhood that was still unhealed, significantly unhealed and tainted. And I think I had just reached a point in my life where I was just asking God, I want to grow in this area. I want to grow with this. But I don't know why this keeps happening. I don't know why I keep falling into this cycle. I don't know why I'm always ending up in this position. I don't want this to continue. God has answered so many prayers of mine in the last couple of months. I didn't even have the words to say it. It was just a deep desire in my heart that he would just hear it and he would answer it. I literally brought this before him. And then this last couple of months happened. God revealed to me that I had an abandonment wound. These attachment styles and these woundings are things that I have studied for years. But I would have never seen that in my own life. I sensed it, but I did not see it. I had made a decision some weeks prior. I need to step away from this relationship because this relationship is unfruitful. It's painful. It's not growing. I don't expect anything. I don't even want anything. And because I made that decision, my heart and my eyes were more prepared now to understand. Struggling with people pleasing, there was just still this pull as in, am I making the right decision? God, am I making the right decision? Is this what I should do? When God revealed to me that I had an abandonment wound and I had just taken vacation, I was in a state of rest. I did not have a plan to do anything. My only desire for my vacation was to spend time with the Holy Spirit. And from day one, God revealed this thing to me. I literally said, God, me? Me? I said, okay, I know what this thing is. Let me go search it again just to make sure that I have the right perspective. As I started to read the causes of it, the symptoms, how the person feels, what happens in their life, the cycles that happen in their life, I just started to cry. I was reading this thing and crying my eyes out because for the first time, oh my God, I don't want to ruin my makeup. Ooh, no, but for the first time, I saw myself. I saw myself, the little girl, her experiences, seeing my whole life flash before me. It broke me. Oh my God. I just had so much compassion for her. I had so much compassion for the little girl who was going through all the things that she went through growing up. Me. I cried because I saw the abandonment. and I saw the disappointment and I saw why. I felt so sorry for her. Okay, Jesus. This is definitely an abandonment wound. Took me about 2 weeks to really heal and allow the emotions to run through my body. The grief of why she was who she was, why she showed up the way she showed up in some of her relationships, why she was so loyal to dysfunction. I had to take the time to grieve. And I did. There were just things that I was holding on to. All things, not bad things. God said, no, close these things. Close these old things. You're no longer there. I had been loyal to dysfunctions. I had lethal loyalty sometimes where I would care so much and go above and beyond so much for people and for things and for situations that had no loyalty to me. None whatsoever. All of these exits has rooted my character. It has built significant trust in me, for me. I will not stay loyal to things that do not serve me anymore. When those things started to sever, my alignment just shifted. My identity just shifted. My confidence just shifted. Who I am just shifted. I'm evaluating everything now. I'm evaluating everyone. In this season of my life, I only want things, people, and situations that serve me, that add value to me. Because I know what my output is, I know what I provide and what I give, that now I only want things that are serving me. If it's not serving me, it does not have a place in my life. It makes me hold on to the people who are serving me, who I can see that they love me and that they want what's best for me. There's value, there's reciprocity, there's true reciprocity in that relationship. My life is so different and it's so fruitful and I'm so excited about what's to come. I'm seeing God bringing habits back that I had in the past that were so healthy and how much it feeds my soul, how much it feeds my mind, how much it feeds my spirit. Now I'm dialed in. I'm locked into this becoming. And it's probably not becoming, it's I'm dialed into who she is. I'm dialed into who she is. I love her. I love me, this version of me, not afraid to ruffle some feathers, disappoint some people, walk away from things. I love her. I trust her. I've had conversations with my mentor in this season when I told him I'm walking away from this, I'm working on this. And I'm so much more transparent even in that relationship. Just so transparent. Cause like, help me. Just help me. Bruh, you know stuff, help me. I don't care. I like when they say like information is everything and you just need to get to know information. You shouldn't be afraid to ask people information and ask for help because they do want to share it, but you probably just have too much pride to ask. That's not me. No, like help me. I want help because I want to move my life forward. I want the next 5 years of my life to look different. And because that is on my mind, it's like, dude, you know stuff. What tell me again what you said about this. Can you help me with this? Okay. All right, cool. I'm a game plan that. I'm a work on that. Okay. The things that I told you that I was gonna do in the beginning of the year, I did this, I did that, I did like I give him a full update on everything. Everything. I've done this, I've done that, I've done the other, I've done it because Because the value of having a mentor in your life, one, you are receiving the most value in the relationship, but the value that you provide for them is the evidence that you're following through on the things that they're telling you to do, or you're following through on the information that they're giving you that can actually help you. There are situations where I knew I had messed up or something, and I would say, listen, I walked out. There was something that happened. I walked out. And he would give me counsel and say, you have to change this and this and that and the other. But he said, do you want the good thing? Do you want me to say something nice? Or do you want me to say what I think and the truth? And I said, tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. And he's able to correct me in ways that helps me to grow. So it's not about, oh God, I messed this up, or oh God, he's pointing out faults, or he's pointing out things that I'm doing wrong. That's not the mindset. The mindset is, yeah, because I don't wanna handle this bad again. Because what I'm thinking about is that when I do get to the places and I get through the doors that I want to get through, I don't want this old mindset and this old habit to sabotage that new room that I've been allowed to enter. Help me, bruh. Help me, please. But yeah, I've just been sharing so much more in that relationship. When I told him I'm going to walk away from this, he was like, why? He didn't even understand why I was walking away from one of the things that I was going to walk away from. And I said, I just feel like if the Holy Spirit told me to do that. And he was like, yeah, but why? Because what he said to me is like, your abandonment wound is keeping you back. Yeah, because we talked about that too, right? I told him, I don't think this is the abandonment. I genuinely believe that the Holy Spirit is telling me. The old me would be like, why is he even questioning my judgment? Why is he coming to a conclusion about me that is not true? That's not the case here. Even though I might tell you that I have an abandonment wound, it doesn't mean that it comes into play here. That's the old me. The new me recognized that he just didn't understand. He was just asking a genuine question. So when the old me would operate from shame and fear and stuff because of the lethal loyalty nonsense and the rejection and those kind of things, I was able to understand now. And I just sent him a long message where I said, these are the reasons why. And when I sent it to him, all he said was, "Hey, I hear you." I say that and I'm just remembering Avatar where they talk about, I see you, I see into your soul, I see your heart, I see you, I understand you. Yeah, as of late, my relationship with my mentor has shifted into a place where some of his responses to me has been, good, I hear you, I see you. He's not critiquing, he's not correcting, he's actually validating. And that in itself has showed me my growth. That in itself has shown me the respect that he has for me, where all of these things, all of these traumas, all of these woundings, all of these things are not penetrating or impacting my life the way it once did before, the way I have developed. Now is that I understand that he trusts me and he trusts my judgments. Before, I was sabotaging that relationship. I was abandoning that relationship. And thank God that he has the heart that he has, that he didn't just discard of me, because he could have. He could have. But what I'm saying to you is, if you really want to heal and if you really want to grow in your life, allow the Holy Spirit to work in the places that you can't. I had exhausted all my measures, all my means. I had tried everything. And I'm just one of those persons that I only leave when I've exhausted everything. So I know I've tried. I did that. It didn't change a thing. But when I asked the Holy Spirit, could you help me? Can you show me this thing? Because I'm not getting it. And he did. And I allowed him to process me. Oh my God. The breakthrough and the freedom and the alignment. Don't waste your years. What that has done for me now is that it has increased my discernment so much more that now I spot that thing. I spot unhealthy habits. I spot unhealthy dynamics like that. I'm not wasting time anymore. I wasted time already. I'm not wasting time anymore. I had been indecisive for years because of abandonment. I had been indecisive about permanent things in my life. Not the short-term things, but you see, permanent things. I couldn't make a decision about permanent things because a part of abandonment wound is that you have grown up in so much uncertainty that you have never even learned how to make a permanent decision. And now, because of the work, because of the commitment to growth and the commitment to God, I'm doing this thing with you, is double or nothing, like love and basketball. It's double or nothing. Because I've made that commitment, the alignment that my life has been on the trajectory of, where I can make permanent decisions. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm dialed into this. I'm dialed into what I'm focused on right now and who I'm focused on right now. And anything that comes that tries to set me off course, you can't stay. Anything that comes without peace, you can't stay. Any person that comes with chaos, oh my God, you can't stay. Any person that comes that tries to that makes me feel anxious about myself because the atmosphere is anxious, you cannot stay. You are not sent for me. No thanks. It's a done deal. Get out of my life. I'm dialed in. I'm locked in. As we approach this new year, I don't know why you always get these kind of talks to me coming into the new year, but as we approach this new year, buckle down. And it's not buckle down in your own strength. It's buckle down and get serious about your relationship with the Holy Spirit. Because there's work that He can do that you will never be able to do. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. Dial in. You all know what this podcast is about. This is where we grow, we glow, and we be brilliant as we walk into the identity of all of who God has called us to be. We're not doing anything else. Growing, glowing, and we're being brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Stunning. You can't deny it. Exceptional. Excellent. Disciplined. This is who we are. I love you. We're back.